Episode 63. This is Rod Gels from Boomer Guitar Sessions. Episode 63. Today what we're going to talk about is help for the introvert. So many guitar players and musicians in general, a lot of times what music represents, it gives them a vehicle to kind of like exercise their way out of extrovertedness. So if you're the guy in the room that backs into the corner when there's a dance, high school dance or whatever the situation is, this episode is for you. So this comes to you from the inspiration of Kurt Vonnegut. Kurt Vonnegut once said, "We are what we pretend to be." And what does he mean by that? And what are the ramifications? Okay. So we are what we pretend to be. So if we pretend to love roughhousing with our kids and getting on the floor and having them crawl over you and all that, even though our backs may hurt and all that kind of thing, if we pretend to enjoy it, we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it for the sake of the kid, for the sake of the experience, for the sake of the bond. For the sake of all that, we are what we pretend to be. If we're pretending to be nice to somebody and legitimately are being nice in the process, we are being nice. If we pretend to have faith in the process and as a result we move forward in the process and we experience positive things in time, we had faith in the process. It's not pretending. So the same can be held true with performing. So a lot of people are like, how do you get up and perform when you spend your life kind of like being an introvert and like not wanting to be the center of attention and all that kind of stuff? Well, if you're a performer, nobody wants to see their performer staring at their shoes and being shy and being meek. Okay, they want to be inspired. The performers are supposed to inspire some kind of good energy, some kind of positive movement and all that. So for you introverts out there, let's take the Kurt Vonnegut quote, "We are what we pretend to be," and let's just pretend that we're extroverted. Let's just pretend that we get enjoyment out of movement and inspiring people, and it's an experience that it's kind of a communal experience that we like that what that does. We like what that does. This is almost to say what you can do. This can be, you can be your own project in that. This is something for you to test out and you to fine tune that. I'm going to have my own performance persona that's going to be different than my private persona. That's completely done in rock music. It's a thing in rock music. Okay? To develop a persona that is airtight and is strong and is the center of attention and all that, because nobody wants to see a meek, not verbal performer who doesn't move around and doesn't inspire movement and doesn't conduct the audience and doesn't fill the room up with joy. That's a bad performer. Nobody wants to see that, including introverts. So pretend to move around and just pretend to enjoy the process. Don't be so self-conscious. This is what the introvert does. They're so self-conscious of what the rest of the world are thinking because they're so absolutely convinced that they're judging them poorly because they're moving. Nothing could be further from the truth. You need to hear this. I did. So do you. All right? So I've seen this happen. I teach this in classes. I teach wellness classes, I have rock wellness and music and wellness. We go like this. This is the way a rock star claps his hands, not like this. Everything is more than what you think it should be. Okay? And I've seen that happen. It's like where I wasn't a performer before, I started doing that and you get the whole crowd in on your groove. And it's like, wow, I guess I am a performer. You are what you pretend to be. All right? Performance is great fun. even for the introvert, because it unites you with the people that are listening to your music. It gives you a community to be with, the people who choose to listen to your band, to listen to your music, to listen to your creations. So it isn't a band of strangers, or a tribe of strangers. There are people that come with the common like that is your music. All right. So you want to treat them well. You want to treat them with a show, and you want to treat them with good energy, and you do all kinds of good stuff. So work on your performance with the understanding that performance can be a learned skill, even if you're an introvert, even if you're afraid, even if you got stage fright. All right. There's other tips we could go into, and we will someday. Okay, because I'm going to be on here until I die. I'll be throwing tidbits at you till the end of my days, till I have nothing more to give. All right. This is Rod, Boomer Guitar Sessions. I believe in you. Get out there and perform. Be the performer. Put your performer muscles on. Introverts too. Extroverts. Love you all. See you next time. Hi, this is Rod from Boomer Guitar Sessions. I personally wanted to thank you for being part of our community. If you like what we're doing here and you want to see more of it, please hit the like, subscribe, and share. And this helps me spread my musical messages to all over the world. Thank you. I appreciate you. And always remember,